with my favorite filter. I see somebody's waiting for my live stream already. Welcome. Welcome everyone. Just 1 second. I need to check something. So we have an exciting topic today, and it's called Truly Feminine Women Are Never Broke. They are never broke emotionally, spiritually, and financially. So this topic should be relevant to men and women who try to make right choices and trying to understand each other. So this is what this channel is all about. We're trying to understand more things about male and female nature. We are sharing our experiences. Of course, I do share my insights as a feminine woman, but also as a woman from um, more traditional background. Some of you know that I am from Ukraine, and I do have a tons of videos on Russian and Ukrainian ladies, how to understand them, how to vet them, how to date them, how to marry them. So if you're new to my channel and you're curious about that, feel free to check it out. Welcome. Unexpected live show, my dear friends. This is my first opportunity to connect with you, and I am here tonight. Hello Lance, good to see you. Welcome Melissa. Welcome everyone. Just 1 second. I want to check one little thing over here. Okay. All right, we are good. Can you guys hear me all right? So, feminine women are never broke. Truly, truly feminine women are never broke. Yes, it's been a while, my dear friend. That's for sure. So, it must be difficult try to figure out things in these crazy times. You know, we have gender war full on. You know, we have here on YouTube we have channels that are you know, so contradictory, and I know it's real easy to get lost. But today I want to talk about something beautiful and inspiring. Once again, something beautiful and inspiring, and that is true femininity and true feminine women. Women who are not only attractive and beautiful on the inside, but that possess that very unique quality, very unique gift that only women can have, only natural born, only I'm just being I'm just being silly, but um as far as I know, only true, genuine, authentic women have this gift, true gift of femininity. So let's talk about this. And one of the reasons also why I want to share with you guys about things that truly feminine women is never financially, emotionally, and spiritually broke is because in these years, last 3-4 years, I have been consulting people. A lot of men reach out to me, and a lot of times they would ask me questions on our consultations. Well, Veronika, is this woman for real? Is she genuine? Is she not? And for me, it's I don't need to know 1 million details to say the answer. It's pretty easy, because if you ladies watching me, you know how we appear, how we show up when we have genuine interest in a man. So in this video, I'm going to try to help men to understand what is that, how to define when the woman really needs help and when it's kind of made up. So true femininity brings abundance, brings abundance to your heart, mind, and soul, and also, yes, your bank account. Women who are truly feminine, even if they have to work masculine job, even if they have to work very hard, they still have that very feminine allure. They still have that feminine charm that draw people in, that makes things easier and lighter and more fun. And that's why even ladies who work very hard, maybe they working in a service industry, maybe they running a company, maybe they managing a business or a company, when they operate through their femininity, of course, while being professional, they are noticed and they are recognized. They always seem to have more. They always seem to be able to get connections, to get invitations, to draw people in, to make friends on the spot. Right? It's a very unique gift, and this is only true when this is genuine. This only works, it's only real, consistent, and effortless when it's genuine. Now, we have all kinds of tricks and tips and all of this, but really, when you go about your day, when you truly do things from the heart, you don't necessarily need a playbook. I'm going to say this again. When you do things from the heart, you don't necessarily need a playbook as a woman. As long as you follow in common sense, if you work in a professional environment, you present yourself accordingly. But your feminine allure, your feminine appearance will draw people in, and that is truly effortless. It's not as if you're trying to do that. It's not something that um, you can make happen, or you put effort to do. That's the whole point. Feminine in many ways means effortless and going with the flow, and that is a very beautiful quality that unfortunately our women are a lot of modern women are forgetting how to be feminine, because we are taught how to oh, thank you, Lance. uh how to compete. It's really heartbreaking to see how much we have how much indoctrination we have, how um women being masculine is praised, women being acting like men is supposed to be um something that we should applaud, say, oh, great, great. But the truth is, when women truly step into this competing mode, when they are doing these things, it is extremely hard on their health, on their vitality, on their femininity, on their sexuality, on their feminine allure. Because yes, there are parts of the day when, as women, um, even even as feminine women, we do masculine things. We are, there are definitely moments when you have to step into your masculine and get things done, get things scheduled, get things resolved. But overall, it's almost like, to explain it in a very simple way, I would say it's kind of the difference between go upstream and go downstream. When the women show up in the masculine ways and they trying to fight, yes, they can achieve a lot of things, but it's like going upstream against everything, against their female nature, and they may get a lot of success, visible success, but when they come home, they have no energy to nurture their husband, to nurture their children, to laugh, to smile, to embrace what they have, whether it's family or um, even if they're single, having time for yourself and replenish. Women who consistently work in a masculine um, environment and act, you can work in a masculine environment and be very feminine, but a lot of ladies were conditioned to, you have to compete, get the first place, get the raise, This is gonna be great. But these are the women that unfortunately sacrifice their use, their energy, their time. Uh, they they sacrifice us because of somebody else's goals, somebody else's idea of success, and then by the um age of 30, 35, and especially 40, they found themselves absolutely depleted. They find themselves absolutely hurt. They find themselves unsatisfied and they cannot understand why. Because they have all the visible attributes of success. You know, a lot of them have bought themselves nice houses. They may have, you know, nice cars, uh, great salaries, maybe investments, maybe, you know, good some money in the bank. They have been promoted, but the more they compete, the further they go. Their satisfaction from life should go higher and higher, but unfortunately, it's going lower and lower. And about you know, in the Western culture, some were about 35 to 40 years old, women who never stepped into their feminine to actually execute their, you know, most their strongest calling. They find themselves very, very unhappy. Not talking about all right? Let's take all out of the context. But this is just a tendency, you know, I live life, I meet people as well. So this is when women are going upstream. This is what happens because you put all of your energy, you basically switch to adrenaline. You have all this, you know, adrenaline, cortisol, stress, and women are capable of doing masculine things because from just like nature intended, we are capable of survival. Even from, if you talk about animal world, females are capable to survive and take on the male functions if their life and their baby's life is threatened. Females can get into that mode. You know, we all have these you know, theories about you know, mama bear, and you know, they will tear you apart. You know, the tigers will tear you apart, but they do not do this when the tiger, the lion, is there. They learn how to relax, and unfortunately, in our Western society, they do not teach women how to relax. In fact, they encourage women to go back to work. You know, even once they get married and having a teeny little babies that they just just tiny teeny little uh babies, beautiful, the most precious moments that women, as women, we have in this modern world of the rat race. They want you to leave your baby and just go and compete so your household can have two checks and both of you all were gonna pay taxes. But as a woman, you don't get to nurture, you don't get to do these things. So why I'm saying all of this? Because a lot of masculine women who visibly appear very successful are actually broke. They are broken inside. They are broke. They are emotionally, spiritually, uh, and mentally broke because they don't get to nurture. They don't get to enjoy their role, even if they're single. You know, whether they're married, whether they're married with a child, whether they're married without a child, whether they are single, every woman needs to have time to just be, to just relax, to rest, to replenish. Because when we do that, when we come back to the world, whether we're coming back to our family or we're coming back to our um, circle of people, of friends, we are given from that full cup, a teacup and a saucer. We are, when the tea is spills into the saucer and it's overflowing, this is when we share. But a lot of women who work very hard, who are in a masculine mode, achieving mode, they cannot do this. by the time they come home, they bring a decent paycheck. They could help a man to, to pay the bills, but inside of them, masculine women are exhausted, depleted, and broken. And a lot of them do not realize the reason why they feel this way is because they don't get to do what their heart wants them to do, when their heart, mind, and soul wants them to do, and they don't understand that the harder you work, the more depressed and hurt you are, because you don't get to experience what is to be a woman. And this is for women of all ages. This applies for women of all ages, younger women, um women who are already married, women who are just starting their journey in this life, and so on and so forth. So today, though, we have a topic of feminine women, and why truly feminine woman is always abundant. She is always resourceful. She knows how to replenish her energy. She protects herself from certain people she doesn't want to be around, and she's always abundant. She draw It's almost like she draw abundance into her life, and to whoever comes in contact with her, or whoever is in a consistent contact with her. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys for the kind words, and um thank you so much. Yes, I'm wearing these are actually blue light protective glasses, my dear friends, because uh this feminine energy needs to be protected, and so I can sleep, because the blue light really keeps you up, and it's kind of harmful. So I got a little gift. You're gonna see me in different variations of the blue light protection. These are just blue light protection. They're not real glasses. They do not have the magnifying on them, but um they play very important role. So thank you guys. I'm glad you like them. Thank you. Um Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Jim. Oh, Lance, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know if you are still here, but I really appreciate your super chat. Thank you. And Lance is saying, loves the look tonight. Everything matches. Always good words to always keep, let's say, keep going. Or keeping being inspired. Thank you. Yes, I'm having a little bit of a retro look tonight. Um, just something different, right? Thank you all, first of all, for joining. So nice to see everybody. Welcome, Brianna. Good to see you, Jim. Let's see, Jeanette, welcome. Stephen. Hey, Stephen Coucher, welcome. Melissa, John says, John Paldrick, hello, my friend. Yes, and I'm gonna respond to you here. We are on for Saturday for our conversation consultation. If you're still here, I'm confirming. Um, and John says, yes, you are so right. Yes, we are aligned a lot with John on very many core issues. Um, Fuchsia, welcome. Russian prototype, привет. Um, hello, Bill. Okay, if I miss somebody, please forgive me, because I gotta go with the show. Event Horizon is saying, well said, Veronika. Society more focused on burning men and women out for profit than ensuring health and happiness. Exactly. So I kind of started with the opposite. We talked about why women who appear very successful, a lot of times they are broken, they are exhausted, and they completely neglect and abandon their feminine side. Now, it doesn't mean that the woman who is very feminine cannot be successful, cannot have, you know, a family and a career. I believe that you can have career and a family and children, probably not everything at the same time, if you, unless you have a lot of support, because you know, when you have a newborn, you know how it is. He or she, this little baby is the most precious and important yet very fragile thing in the whole world. So for me, you know, if I would be running a, you know, multi-million-dollar company and my newborn is sick, I don't care if the whole company crashes and the world collapses. But if my newborn has a fever, or they are sick, or they need me, this all goes, this is over, you know. I may go to I don't know, I may go to into a lot of problems and troubles, but if my baby is sick, I'm leaving. I don't care about any arrangements, I don't care about anything else. And that's why I believe that you could do these things. You could be find your calling and be professionally fulfilled as a woman, but um and you can be a mother, as I say, and you can be a wonderful mother, but not everything at the same time, right? Oh my goodness, what are you doing? What are you doing? Darius, thank you so much for getting me spoiled rotten once again. Wow, thank you. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, this show is over. It was wonderful talking to you, but my beauty sleep is important. So, well, I got the appreciation time. Time to wrap it up. I hope you made your mind. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, thank you so very much. We're gonna get some extra champagne tomorrow. We're gonna get some extra nails tomorrow. By the way, we'll definitely fix this. So we're gonna get some extra deluxe treatment tomorrow at the salon. We're gonna get some polish, some extra polish. We're gonna get some semen. We're gonna get everything we need to get. Yes, spa, it sounds amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for the treat. I appreciate it. Here is some masculine energy right here. Moment of glory. Can I do my bubbles? Let's do some bubbles. I need to get some music. Guys, those of you who are tech savvy, please send me some 100% non-copyright music, because I tried some non-copyright music in Unlisted live show and some of it still was copyright. So we need some music. We need some music for fun moments. Yes, we're gonna get some bubbles. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. Support, thank you. Let's see. So today thank you. Yes, Jim, I agree with you on that. Jim, you're not going to bed. But anyways, thank you so much. So again, we are talking today, you know, this is such a beautiful, you know, manifestation or such a beautiful proof of what I was just saying. Thank you, Terry, for spoiling me again. This is just another proof to the topic. So I couldn't, you know, we couldn't have planned this better, because here is the thing. Feminine women, no matter what kind of job or career, or even if they are homestead mom, when they truly possess genuine feminine qualities, they always find a way to attract abundance, and they can do the most with what they have. Let's talk about ladies who um, stay home. And you can say, oh, what kind of abundance they can bring. They are stay home, they don't make any money, they don't create. I mean, maybe they taking care of children. But here is my take on this. Women who truly enjoy to be with their children, especially when they're young and they're staying home, they bring a lot of abundance. First of all, they are saving a lot of money. So those men who sometimes make fun of homestay moms should think, or don't think, that this is something valuable if you put that into cash and try to find three babysitters. Let's just say, if you have one or two kids, even like one babysitter that will be 24/7 on call, that will not only take care of physical needs of your child, but also be an educator, be the nurturer, and once again being on call 24/7. And of course, taking care of all these needs, not just to put a check mark. When you put a check mark on things, you just, okay, done, done, done. The difference between somebody else and the mother, that the mother doesn't just put a check mark, she does it from her heart, even if she going to have a sleepless night, even no matter what is going on, she doesn't just put check mark, she doesn't just do a surface job, she does it from her heart. So she saves a lot of money, and saving money is making money, right? um so my dear men followers, please do not put down women who stay home and take care of their children, because these are the children that most likely will grow up very respectful and valuable members of society, because they are getting the nurturing, the attention that they need to get, right? Daddy says facts. Well, I don't know if that's facts, but that is definitely my opinion and observation. So now, ladies who just have an average job, they maybe work um in some service kind of industry, maybe they just work as a clerk, it doesn't matter, just like very average or even below average job, they can still be very abundant if they are truly relaxed in their femininity. They could create most abundant life without having the millions, the thousands and hundreds of thousands, compare to the career women and corporate corporate women. How? Well, that is also something I feel that I can relate to this so much, also because of my more um, traditional upbringing, and because of those Slavic roots. When I was growing up, we had, you may or may not have all the ingredients, but you still can make an amazing dinner. You may or may not be able to go out or do anything like that, but you can create that at your home. So you use your creativity, your femininity, and you create the atmosphere, basically. A lot of women who are in their masculine, they unlearn how to create the atmosphere, and that's why they buy more, more, and more. They never truly enjoy things. They may have like most beautiful bathroom, like luxurious bathtub, but they are never enjoying that bathtub. They never doing these things. They never put on a dress. They never truly enjoying embodying, experiencing these things that they're working so hard for. It's because they're working so hard for them, and they are completely withdrawn, exhausted, and depleted. And this is not the part of their ritual. Feminine women have rituals. Feminine women know when to switch off the phone, when to close it, when to replenish themselves, when to um, take a break. That is a major instinct. Yes, sometimes you don't get to do this because you have a newborn child, you have responsibilities. But the problem is, in this society right now, a lot of women have an opportunity to go take a bath, to read a book, to reflect, to create, to really be in fields of feminine presence, but they choose to scroll social media, to gossip, to do things that are definitely do not help to be nurturing or replenish your energy. So this is why I said that women, some women who work very average jobs, and do not look that successful in the society's opinion, are actually living in a very happy state, and they exude abundance in almost this luxurious feel. And other people who come in contact with me are inspired to prosper. Why? Because these ladies, they know how to stop, when to relax. They also understand that luxury isn't necessarily and only in their money, hiding in the money or brands or girls' night outs, but they realize that luxury is to be able to take a walk in the nature with no device, and just being present and just listening how the birds are singing, and see the blue sky and feels the wind. And in these moments they are replenishing, and it truly is a luxury. The more I grow up, I mean, the more time passes and I meet, through the work I do, I meet a lot of people. A lot of very successful people financially do not have this luxury. They cannot walk for 2 hours without their phone. They cannot do these things. So, um, true feminine women understand the value of being recharged and replenished on time, before you completely withdrawn, before you cannot give. And even when they work certain, once again, jobs that, oh, they are never broke. Once again, they get opportunities, they get invitations. They may not have the means to go to some particular event or even take a vacation, but because of what they create around them, abundance are flowing to them. They just draw people in, and people are happy to give, to surprise. They are excited to do something wonderful because of the way they feel. So a lot of times, um, they get rewarded. These ladies with this kind of energy, they get rewarded in a major ways. They get rewarded because whether or not they work in the jobs that they truly love, they do the best theirs. Their approach is not formal or superficial. They put that energy to it. They just basically not trying. They are relaxing into themselves. They are not trying to play the role. And that feminine appearance, inside and out, always draw abundance. So they are never broke. They always have options. They always have gifts. If they may be working as a waitress, they get incredible tips. Sometimes they make more money than managers. I knew somebody in Ukraine. I knew a girl who was a She was working in the service industry. She was working in one of the restaurants, hotels. Was a famous hotel and restaurant. And one of my friends, she truly was gifted. She was, all of her dreams would come true. She would literally make everybody's day. And once in a while, um, she would um, she would be pretty much rewarded without it. Just, it's a side effect, you know. You, there are certain things you can't place them, you can't make them up. So with her feminine approach, she would get incredible rewards. And right now she's a very wealthy woman, without being exhausted, without trying to compete with somebody, and without uh, being in a red race and trying to prove something to somebody. It's not only about what you have, but it's how you feel while having it. Once again, because a lot of women, but a lot of modern women, they compete, they do a lot of things, but they never truly reach that harmony inside of them, and they don't get time and even desire to enjoy the fruits of their labor, because they're on the wrong path. Thank you, Bill, for the super chat. um to men with a traditional mindset, to the men with a traditional mindset, feminine women truly feminine women really rock. Well, that's right. I just wanted to remind today, I have more reasons than one to remind today about that feminine allure. And for those of you guys who are going to Slavic cultures, and those of you who are concerned, oh, she's struggling, I need to help her, oh, she's this, she's that, a feminine woman will never try to appear struggling in your eyes. She will never try to be a victim in your eyes. You will help her because you want to, but not because she is asking you. You know, truly feminine women never run out of options, no matter what age, height, weight, and status they are. Truly feminine women make everyone feel amazing. They never run out of options in their professional life, in their personal life. You guys remember I had I forgot my tea today. This is not good. You gentlemen remember I had Galina um Smith on my channel. She is incredible advisor for Slavic women. She just helps them to understand um, how things work in the U.S. And she's just like a mom. Most of us have never had. She was 60 or 61 when she signed for like silver dating, or something online. She was snitched from that website in like 3 months, and she got engaged, 3 months. So true femininity is not something you lose with age. And women who are truly aligned with that natural power that we have, they are never broken down. Why? Because they never let themselves to get broken. Yes, they have to be sometimes resilient, sometimes they have to activate their masculine powers, and sometimes they have to also fight, but they always know when to stop and when to replenish and how to nurture yourself, because they know that this is their superpower and they cannot give it up. And this is why they appear beautiful and attractive at any age, because the way they make you feel. A lot of men are getting frustrated and hurt because they becoming victim of so-called fake femininity, when this is just, when this is just a picture, when this is just an appearance bait. But you gotta also try to experience that woman, what is to be around her, how do you feel? Do you feel uptight? Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel like you're manipulated, or do you feel that she's just enjoying her time? She let you rule, she let you guide her. Feminine woman, um, like that is never out of options, and when she out with a man, she let him take the lead. She's not trying to compete and overpower him. She enjoys her journey. She enjoys to getting to know him. She's not trying to appear in a certain way. And for many of you gentlemen who have been on my channel for a long time, I know I got some of you today who have been on my channel for a long time. um each time you question things, each time you don't understand what is going on. Is she real, is she not? um you have to, each time this happens, you have to be honest with yourself, because a lot of you will put up with women who appear feminine and appear alluring and nurturing, but they are not. That is so easy to feel and experience if you pay attention and just pay attention and be present, not in your dream world of what you presume your character will have, but in a world of reality, looking at what surrounds her, what kind of environment she's in, what are her friends looking like, what is her daily routine looks like, how does she treat people when you're not watching, um, how does she appear to the world? Because unfortunately I deal with a lot of scamming, because a lot of well, due to circumstance, last year or more especially, there was a lot more well, I dealt in online communicating anyway, because a lot of my subscribers were dating overseas or long distance. But with the current circumstance in 2021, a lot of things pretty much were online for longer, and a lot of men created these ideas of women um, that are very that are very far from reality. And a lot of these ladies complaining a lot that, oh, the code, the virus, the this and that, oh, I'm broke, and the thing is, yes, a lot of things had changed, but I want to tell you something once again. The feminine woman is never broke. You can support her, you can compliment her, you can take care of her if that is how you feel. But truly genuine woman will not try to get something out of you. She's not gonna coming up with stories, and she's not gonna try to make you feel sorry for her. She will do the most with what she has. Once again, having Slavic background, being from where I am, I've seen women, making incredible dinners out of things you wouldn't even think is eatable. Or they would find these little leftovers and create an amazing dinner. They would be very crafty, very virtuous. And this is that abundance that is living inside of femininity. That is that abundance mindset that, you know, if you give her a lemon, she will make an amazing lemonade. She's not gonna say, oh, this is not the right lemon. She gonna look at this and she gonna say, you know, how do I turn it into lemonade? Oh, I have this, you know, this random um produce in my refrigerator. You know what, I'm gonna try this and try that. Or, you know, when she goes shopping, she see certain things that the family may need, and she knows how to stock up because she understands, you know, they may be good times and they sometimes maybe not such good times, right? um so she has that nurturing power. She can also see a little bit into the future. She's not only living for today, she's not trying to, you know, use um the resources only to create a certain environment today. She's thinking about the future, and that's why if all of a sudden things will disappear in the store, we all learn about it. It's really amazing that you guys and we guys, you know, we all over here had these experiences of shortage, because, you know, I grew up in the times of deficit in shortage over in the late USSR and early post USSR time. So I mean, this is not new. I wasn't scared, but for a lot of people it was scary. We all remember how every shelves were empty, and it was insane. So the feminine woman, she already got everything stocked up. She may or may not have you know, hundreds and thousands of dollars, and she may not have a big career and be successful in the society sense, but she, honey, she got everything stocked up. She got the lotions, she got the paper, she got the towels, she got the shampoos. Women like this, they take pride into making sure that there is enough of everything, that, you know, her children won't be starving, and she's prepared. I know there's also masculine quality to think about of course it is, definitely, to think about the future and do all of these things and have some tools ready. But with us, don't be mad at us when we get, you know, five dresses in, you know, five same dresses in different colors. We just know that this is something that works, and we like a lot of it, right? We like to have some options, you know. We see the value in something and we want to make sure that we're gonna make it through. So feminine women are never broke, not spiritually, not mentally, not emotionally, and of course not financially. You can have same amount, you can give same amount of money to two different women, and one woman gonna be broke the next day. She's gonna be struggling and not knowing what to do. Another woman is gonna create the most of that. She's gonna spend some for something that, you know, she needs or delights her. She going to save some, she going to invest some, she going to get the supplies that will last longer. So she will make the most. She will make home out of the house, and even if things are not perfect, um she will make the very most of it, if that makes sense to you guys. She will make, she will create the environment for things to improve and for future abundance. And that is just she executing her femininity. She also lives in an anxiety free state. She cares about her state, her mood, a lot more than than just numbers or statistics or anything like that. She cares about her internal experiences of the situation, her internal experiences in the family. She would, instead of getting sugar and toys and more things for her children, she would sit down with her children and talk to them and read books with them, and put some candles, make some tea. She would create that environment that you basically cannot buy, but that is the true luxury. You can have all the fancy things, but no comfort, no cozy feeling. She will put her heart, mind, and soul to connect with her child. She would look in her child's eyes, and instead of being posting her selfies, I don't know why women posting this right now. It's becoming a major trend to make a stupid face and post it. But instead of doing that and trying to get attention from the outer world, she will satisfy her inner world, her intrinsic values, by connecting with people that she truly loves. And she will cut you off if you do not matter to her like your immediate family is. You have to understand that she will cut you off. She will not give you the precious energy, the precious time. Not because you do not worth it, if you're just her acquaintance. She will make sure that her immediate family, her immediate circle, including herself, are getting the nurturing first. I want to say that being on social media, and you guys probably noticed that I have been taking a break from social media, even from YouTube, for this very reason. For this very reason, sometimes you have to take time off and connect with those who are near you. You need to feel it and enjoy it and make sure that you are truly present, and just being there. Not everything needs to be pictured and posted, right? So that is truly precious and beautiful thing right now. And 2020 truly showed us the value of the nurturing woman, of the woman that is capable to create something out of nothing, to create comfort in beautiful feeling, without going certain places, to make the home atmosphere amazing. And guys, all of this takes energy and creativity. And when don't take it personally. I'm gonna finish my thought. Don't take it personally when somebody you admire on social media do not have time to talk to you. It doesn't mean, maybe you just want to talk. You have some topics, it's your acquaintance. I'm not even talking about the romance. I don't have that many, I don't have hundreds of thousands of people following me, but I do have a following, and people reach out to me all the time, and I appreciate this. But as a woman, to conserve these important things, I have to um conserve them and be focused. I call it the economy of yourself. How to translate this in English? um Economy of yourself, kind of saving, um be your own energy saver. And once again, you have to understand, guys, that people appreciate your attention, but we have only this much time, and we have so much distraction, and our focus and our attention goes in different ways. And so many women are not just women, but we're talking about women today. So many mothers are completely um, abandon their children, even though they are present right next to them. But 90% of times they're somewhere else in their mind. They're in. I have no problems with us being social and having time, but it should have some kind of limit and some kind of schedule. So once again, truly feminine women will cut you off even if you have done nothing wrong to her. But she needs to give this energy to those people that are in her immediate circle, to her most loved ones. She feels that is her purpose. Everything else comes as secondary when she has time. She'll put a like, a thumbs up. She will respond you when she can. Please be patient and understand this. And the more you bother, the more messages you send, mm, the more you're trying to get a hold of her, the less likely she will respond and connect with you, because you are um demanding something that do not belong to you. For feminine women, their emotional world, their mental health is an incredible abundance. It's an incredible wealth. That is why, a lot of beautiful women, you meet them, you're excited about them, right? And then when they open their mouths and you realize that they are full of drama, they absolutely crazy, they don't know what they want, they don't filter their conversation, they engage with random people, with low morals and things like this. It's a whole big drama. That's why we have all this, MTTOW channels and all these red pill channels, because a lot of women are um they are so distracted, and so they abandon their feminine natural guidance, and they are so becoming so programmed by media and mainstream media and social media. They competing with each other. They're caught up in this um crazy cycle, instead of focusing on their emotional and mental well-being and health. So emotional and mental well-being is an incredibly um, precious resource that we possess inside of them. And feminine women, as much as soft as they are, as feminine as they are, they will not let you to deplete them, because they need to say that for their loved ones and themselves. So don't take it personally. Don't imagine drama. Just understand that we have so many connections right now, and we have so little time. If you want to be connected, give space and let them get back to you, right? Find a way, be respectful, and do not demand. How did I get from feminine women to to not? Well, actually, it's pretty much connected, because a lot of women, a lot of women who operate mostly in masculine energy are pretty broke. They are pretty broke. They are pretty exhausted, and they are lost, and nothing do it for them anymore. So these are new glasses, by the way. I'm gonna tell you tomorrow how this worked out for me. It's actually a little bit blue. I have blue lens. So that's what I want to share with you. And don't take it personally. I know that in this world, when we all have some kind of social media, you reach out to somebody, they now respond to you, think, oh, oh my God, she's unappreciative. She's this, she's that. Are you appreciative of someone's personal space? Feminine energy thrives when it's in a stress free, anxiety free, drama free environment. This is where feminine energy thrives, and it multiplies everything. it feels like peace, it feels like stability, like flowing sort of stability. It feels like joy, and it feels like a source of the major inspiration. It's truly is one of the most beautiful, precious things on this planet. But feminine energy cannot thrive in a contradictory um, environment, when the environment contradicts to it, when it's stress and anxiety and competing and worrying and being anxious. So women are nurturers, and when they are in a stress-free environment, whether it's in their family, or maybe they, instead of having a job or career, they are doing something from their heart, um, they do not get depleted like that and stressed out like this. They are thriving. We are very blessed right now to have internet, to have, if we use it right, women and all, I mean everybody who's creative, you can show your talents through the web and share it with the world. You can do things you truly love. You will also get tired, you will also need to take a break and take some rest, but you will not be depleted, and you will not be exhausted and lost and hating your life when you do that you truly love. So one of the solutions and one of the reasons also why truly feminine women are never broke, because they always find a creative outlet. They always find how to add creativity, how creativity is the best inoculation against stress and disruption and things like that, and excessive cortisol. They find creative outlet, or they turn their not so creative job in something more fun and creative. So women who do what they love, they look completely different physically, uh and they appear mentally and emotionally, in their environment is completely different than women who have to rush, that have to run, that have to sacrifice, and their child is sick and they just leaving their kid and running because their boss may fire them. you know Feminine women, it actually takes a lot of wisdom and a lot being wise and smart, being able to feel that natural guidance to go and change your job, from a career when the boss uh, bossing you around and do not care about your children or your family, and having the courage to create um, a business or entrepreneurial endeavor, project, whatever it is, to be able to create and bring abundance. It takes a lot of courage, and um, it's not for everyone, but I want to say that feminine women are very courageous, and their talents know no limits. They can literally turn a piece of crap into a piece of gold, but it does require enormous courage. And one of the signs of a truly feminine woman is drive that is mixed with that natural feminine outlook on things, natural feminine energy. So both of these qualities, the drive and being very feminine, it comes with courage. In this, before you know it, this woman does not have to be depleted, stressed out, scared, not knowing what's tomorrow, because she choosing everything around her that she's choosing is beneficial. and her occupation, so to speak, does not deplete her. It's uplifts her because she is in a constant moment of creating. She gets to execute her talents. And you know, you can execute your talents doing sometimes very mundane jobs, but when you are creative, people notice it. When you put smile on people's faces, they don't notice it. And when you do it consistently, whether you want it or not, you expect it or not, you're going to get rewarded, and not on purpose, but as a side effect. And with that being said, I want to thank you for another super chat. Thank you for the side effect, Brianna. I think it was Brianna. Yes, thank you for the side effect. Thank you so much. Um, for the super chat, I appreciate it. And Brianna is saying, we are taking a break from the internet, Veronika, but I always enjoy your lectures and try not to miss them. Thank you. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this disaster. Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you, Bill, for posting my information. Yes, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna add some more interesting material to the Patreon this week. Thank you so much for joining the new members. I appreciate you. Welcome, as already said, Elizabeth. It's so wonderful to have some ladies there as well. And welcome Adam, the new member, and everybody else who have been there for a long time and stayed through all of this craziness. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for joining my platform. I will post something fun this week, I promise you. Some suggestions from me, some movies to watch to understand certain things that you would not know otherwise, but also something from me. All right, that's gonna be a surprise. I will try to make sure to do it every week. So thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you again. So if you want to connect with me, my dear friends, if you want to connect with me, please use the email consultveronica@gmail.com. That's the best email to connect with me. And if I miss your email, if you requested something and I did not reply you, please understand that I'm only a human being. I do not really like people managing my email. I like to do it myself because a lot of people share very personal information. I just don't feel comfortable. I do not have an email assistant. So if I miss your email, just resend it or send it again. Say, hey, you missed my email. And if you're on Patreon, that's another thing about being on Patreon. You can send me a message there in inbox on Patreon, and I will see that and reply to you. It's an easier way to do that. Also, you can comment, of course, under the video. And guys, I want to ask you, if you remember, you have a minute. Once the live chat is over, post your favorite point or share something about your journey, because it's always nice to have something in those how to say this, it's nice to have some comments in a permanent comment section as well. I also want to thank you for cash apps with the topic ideas and simply channel support. I'll post that as well. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm having having some sort of a allergy, which is not uncommon with everything blossoming. Okay, so I do hope that you enjoyed this live chat. Once again, for those of you guys who are technically savvy, please send me some copyright free music so we can put it, so we can have it. It would be so nice to have like a little music play on the background when we do live. live streams. Let me read a few of your comments before I go. And thank you so much, guys, again for your generous support. We have some wild supporters over here. We have consistent supporters. We have people who um, always show up and do their best to support the channel. Um, Big or small, it matters a lot to me. So it's never really small, it's always big. Thank you so much for supporting today. Um, Being sponsors of this live show. I appreciate it. Terry is still here. Thank you again for supporting so generously the live stream, and thank you, Brianna, Bill. Um, I know I'm missing somebody. Lance, thank you so much for supporting. Do I have a duck on my roof? That's a It's a weirdest noise. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something what I witnessed in my yard today. There were 4 male ducks and 1 female. And let me tell you, it wasn't looking good. I almost reached out for my phone to record that. Man, spring is in the air. That poor Miss Duck was running as fast as she could run. Those four male ducks, man, I don't know if they're still alive. They were having the best of each other. I mean, seriously, I have so much feather everywhere. They were just fighting. This must be a very special feminine dog, because there were other dogs here in there, but they were all fighting for this dog. Like, this Miss Dog was something special, even though she looked gray like all the other dogs, female dogs. But boy, I was thinking to myself, nothing ever changes. They were not non-binary. They were definitely, they didn't have any gender issues or problems, man. They were on it. In fact, one of the male dogs was trying to get, you know, was trying to get the benefits, let's put it this way, right in the moment of fighting. So that was interesting. You can learn a lot from dogs, you know? I'm like, wow, this little guy has a lot of courage, man. He was trying to get it right there. Meanwhile, fighting other dogs. I mean, seriously, that was spectacular. And it was interesting how they were trying to knock each other down. So guys, you know, when ladies and gentlemen, when men tell you, when only feminine men, that would be another great topic, only feminine men consider themselves the prize. Clearly, this female dog was it. Man, that was absolutely fascinating. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I had to be in the moment. I had to see that. So it was man. Oh my god, it was just it was funny as hell. So it was definitely a great show, and it was very, very funny. All right, back to humans. Let me read a few of your comments, guys, before I wrap up, because it's getting a little bit late. Actually, it's getting very late. So thank you so much for commenting and sharing your thoughts. Fuchsia Roses is saying, I used to feel guilty about wanting space. Then I realized people were nicer to me when I took time for myself. Yes. Very, very true. You know, I can totally understand, and sometimes I still have these feelings too. I mean, you just feel that, oh, you need to reply, oh, you need to do this. But the thing is, you are going to take it out on someone when you don't let yourself have some time to replenish yourself. It's very true. I also think it's like a mother's thing. You know, you feel like, oh, you know, you're not supposed to rest in the middle of the day. You're not supposed to take a nap. Um, Man, I went for years and years without naps, and then I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, I feel like the world is mine. You know, when you take like a 30-minute nap, or maybe sometimes 45 and an hour, you feel like there is nothing that you cannot fix with a nap. And you know, for us, for feminine women, we have to, because we are nurturing to others, we absolutely have to nurture ourselves. There is no other way, right? So yeah, thank you for sharing, Fuchsia. Hello, Mona. Good to see you. We as women are talented to go from our masculine to our feminine energy back and forth, depends on the situation we are in. The feminine energy can turn out a house into a home. Yes, that's very true. That's very true. We are going back and forth, but the society and the media and everything is programming women to be man, basically to live in this energy, you know, to just be competing, putting the same timelines, the same goals, and it doesn't work like this. We are biologically completely different, and when women are um, putting all these goals, a lot of times they realize that they were living somebody else's ideas about what will make them happy without even asking themselves. And sometimes when they realize that for certain things they wanted, it's too late. So John Joseph Matthews says people who only think about today won't be prepared for what tomorrow brings. Very true. And one of the feminine nurturing sides is we are thinking about tomorrow, and we like having, you know, we like to stock up on some things that we know we need. Oh, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, John. Let's see. Johnny says, you say new to the family, just new to the fam, just came across your stuff recently. The first thing I saw is your election video. Well, of course, even though I saw it now, way after the election, haha, but glad to be here. Well, thank you, John Joseph Matthews. Welcome, welcome. We discuss different things. It's called Ukrainian Perspective. It Some people advise me to call it Veronika Olson Show, the Veronika Olson Show. Please tell me, what do you think is better, to your opinion? What sounds better to you? I would like to have a wide variety of topics that we are discussing. I think that would make it fun. So I feel like a 50s housewife in this outfit today. So we are going 60 years, oh my god, 70 years back? Oh lord, that's crazy. We're going to talk in some of my upcoming videos, we're going to talk about how feminine ladies date, how feminine ladies are approach dating and relationships. So I think it could be helpful for you guys, for gentlemen and ladies. I hope so. Alright, let me read a few more comments and let's go and enjoy this night and get some rest. Brianna is saying my mom was staying at home and she was proud of that. Wonderful. Maybe that's why the older generations are, you know, we're so much more headed together in so many more ways. Maybe because as children they were paid attention to, you know. Oh my gosh, I don't know if John Baldrick is still here, but John is saying, she told me if she doesn't work, she will eat my brain with a small spoon. Yes, 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 yes. You see, feminine does not mean lazy, does not mean having no occupation. It means creating with your natural gifts. And some women have more desire to work and execute things than others, right? So I think that um, many feminine women are incredible at what they do because um, they can put that extra energy into creation. And if she doesn't have anything to do, if you control her, if you do not let her to execute her talents, she will eat your brain with a small spoon. Uh-huh. With a teaspoon. Есть мозг чайной ложкой. Да. Она съест твой мозг чайной ложкой. If anybody from Russia, Ukraine watching me. Also, Lawrence, hello. Thank you for joining the live. Good to see you if you're still here. Um, yeah. Well, you know what? It's not really about the name of the show. I agree. It's about what value of what you give. But I'm just thinking it would be nice to add some new elements, and I'm going to try to come out more often. I know you guys missed me, and I want to thank those of you who reached out to me and just want to make sure that all is well. And all is well. Just have been nurturing my feminine side, just as the topic of this video. So thank you, John Joseph. Thanks, Brianna. Um, Thank you, ladies who joined the channel. Hello, Gregory Rivera. Good to see you too. And Lawrence, yes, I just saw you on the stream. Good to see you as well. So, my dear friends, I hope this was positive. You know, don't become a victim of women who try to tell them, oh, you know, everything is so terrible. Oh, I don't have this. Yeah, you can have one struggle sometimes, but you just have one struggle. Look at this. You see, I have only one finger, which is in trouble. You know, pick your struggle. The women that come to you with a very negative, nagging, um, energy, you know, attitude. Oh, this is bad and this is horrible and I'm tired and I don't make enough of money and they abuse me. The woman who lives in that, um, that's what she's agreeing for. And if it's continuous, you know, we all sometimes life throws things at us. But if this is how she prefers to live, just know she's not feminine and you feel like you want to help her out of guilt, not out of your desire. This is a great sign. When you truly want to help a woman, to support her, you do that with love and excitement and joy. In some ways you feel more joy than she does because you truly called to do this. But when you help her out of guilt, out of pressure, out of a manipulation, that is not a feminine woman. That is not a healthy dynamic. So feminine, truly feminine woman is never broke. She always have resources. She always have offers. She always have extras. She always have opportunities. She just her aura just create abundance around her in different ways. She may not always have um particularly maybe the some particular thing that people say, oh yeah, she's rich. She may have, you know, she may have some very simple things, but she will make them very nice and cozy and special, you know. She just knows how to create the atmosphere. She may have less in some people's opinion, but she always has more because she takes the most, you know. She takes the most of that bad sour lemon and she makes an amazing lemonade. She always does this, and that's why she gets more and more and more. Everybody who comes in contact with her is having an uplifting, meaningful, exciting experience. She does it because she couldn't do it any other way. And she gets the most unexpected rewards um from everywhere. She does have the courage. She shows up in her feminine. Sometimes she works harder than she needs to, but she still have her attitude. She is very soft in in a feminine, soft feminine way, and she just draws people in. People are willing. People are excited to know what is that she may want or like to do that for her, because uh, the things that she gives them are much more than that. They feel inspired, they feel like they want to live again, they want to um, experience things again, they want to do better. I'm talking about men right now mostly. When you come in contact with a woman and she inspires you like that, there is nothing that you wouldn't want to do for her, right? This is a main difference between the women that are begging you, calling you, asking you, putting, getting, getting into drama, manipulation techniques. Truly, feminine woman does not need to do this. Abundance comes to her as a side effect, and it comes to her as luxury of time, um, gifts, connections, friendships, opportunities, just beautiful things that this universe this has for us, right? Have for us. So that's it. So for those of you who are struggling trying to figure out, the women who sends you all this like vulgar um pictures, you say, oh, Veronika, this gorgeous woman, she's so interested in me. And some of my followers would send me these pictures of the women. I was like, whoa. I'm like, no, truly feminine woman would never in a million years send you provocative pictures. She would not do that unless you are her husband and she's trying to, she's having some creative plans. If she is not on that level, she will never do that. She would never be the initiator. She would never manipulate. She would never um she may be going through difficult times, but she will try to smooth it out, and she will not try to appear as a victim ever. She will be in her divine feminine, and she will let things unfold rather than try to force things, manipulate you, or take something from you. Once again, you will help and support her, and that will be the privilege that you know her and you can do something wonderful for her because you want to do it, not because you feel sorry for her because she needs something or because she created drama. You just feel you want to do it, and in doing so you make a service, a good thing for your own self, because that elevates you and you can create more. You trust in your own abilities to create more. So with that being said, guys, I'm about to fall down and fall asleep. So we gotta put that divine, for ladies on the chat, we gotta put that divine feminine to take some good rest. And for gentlemen, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support tonight. You are so extremely generous. All of you, with positive thoughts, with support, with extremely generous super chats, and consistency. I truly do appreciate you. If you can, have a minute, once the live stream is over, and write something that stood out for you, or maybe something about your um, experiences. It's always nice to hear from you, and it inspires me to make more videos, because when I don't get a lot of response, I'm always thinking, maybe that's not interesting. Maybe there should be something else. So, and I will post my information, how to find me, how to connect with me. The best way to send me a message is probably on Patreon or on my email, consultveronica@gmail.com, which I will once again post in the comment below. Thank you, Brianna. Thank you. If you have questions to me, you will have to connect with me via email. Carmen, welcome, but we are finishing up. I feel like it's time to rest a little bit. So you can send me an email. Carmen, welcome again. You can send me email to consultveronica@gmail.com. I will post it below. Thank you. Yes, I hope I will let you know, guys, if these glasses help me to fall asleep faster after the screen. These are blue light glasses. I mean, blue light protection glasses. They're not real glasses, but doesn't matter. Hello, Jerry. Good night to you. You can watch later. Okay, my dear friends. Good night to you all. From Michigan with love. I will see you very soon. Thank you.